Oh, hey, gang. It's Kevin Strange here, straight up out of quarantine. Get my hat. Thanks. And what do I got for you today, man? We just did a whole graphic novel piece while in lockdown, man. The whole year we've been working on a brand new fucking comic book piece called
Cockhammer Lives, the graphic novel. 152 pages of full color, uncut, uncensored insanity.
Cockhammer Lives, the graphic novel, all up on that Indiegogo piece from now till April 20th, 2021. That's right, Smoke Weed Day. And as a bonus, we got stretch goal goodies. If we hit that little $500 goal, we get these black and white mini comics set in the Strangeville universe that come free with your graphic novel. Jump in now, gang. You don't want to miss out on this epic Strangeville event.
Well, hey, gang, it's Kevin Strange all up in your grill piece. It's a beautiful day here in Strangeville, and we woke up today with a new backer, and we're at $1,265. We are only $25 shy of our record crowdfunding goal. We hit $1,290 on the Strangeville Smokeweed, the card game, our last campaign, and it looks like we might smoke right past that, which is always good. You're going on an upward trajectory. Each fucking, campaign should do a little bit better than the last. So it looks like we might do that. We got over a week left. We're looking for that $1,500 stretch goal. We're only $235 short of the next stretch goal, which unlocks a special video thank you to every single backer, of which there's like 30 now. So that's a lot of videos for me to do. I'd like to get us up to 40. If we get 10 more backers in the next week, that would put us, that would put me at having to do the daunting task of recording 40 separate videos for 40 backers, 40 individual videos. And I'll put some stank on every single one of those. You better believe that. Those will be some entertaining fucking thank you videos. But, super happy with how the campaign's going. If you haven't backed Cockhammer Lives, the graphic novel yet, the link is down in the description right here of this video. If you're watching right now, click that Indiegogo link and pledge your support for Strangeville, for all things underground, uncensored, and uncancelable indie art. Support Cockhammer Lives, the graphic novel sequel to my 2009 cult film Cockhammer, of which I'm completely sold out of, by the way. I didn't realize I sold all of my copies of Cockhammer, and that's a problem because I've got people that backed the movie combo Cockhammer Lives, the graphic novel, and a DVD that need a copy of that. So I scrambled last night. I was like, oh shit, I'm fucking 7 days out from the end of the campaign. Where is it? 13? 7 days out from the end of the fucking campaign, and I gotta reorder these fucking movies. Sometimes they take a little more than a week to get here, so there might be a slight delay. I mean, I don't ship on the fucking day the campaign ends. I start getting everything processed and ready. Like I said, I got 30 packages to put together. And I'm hoping to get at least 10 more backers in the next week. I want to have like 40 packages put together. It takes a couple weeks to get all that, everything organized, to get all the mailers put together. Make sure, you got to triple check that you're putting the right contents in the right box and addressing it to the correct addressee, because the last thing you want to do is get that package all packaged up, shoot it across the country, and have the backer get the package and it's the wrong thing. Oh, I ordered the Dickety-Doo combo, not this combo. You're a scammer. No, I pride myself on having not had to refund any individual backers order for any crowdfunding project I've ever done, because I try to make sure I'm completely accurate before everything goes out the door. So by the time I get things fucking organized and put together all those DVDs that I had to reorder will be here. So it's no big deal. But I needed to get on. I realized, oh fuck, I sold out of those at the convention. So one of the things we also sold out of was all of our mini black and white comics. So I have to sit here and so the way I did the mini comics for this, the way I do mini comics, mini black and white comics, is I actually order from a bulk printer, and I just get stacks of paper printed front and back, and I actually have to physically staple together every single copy of the black and white mini comics. So since we're completely out of the mini comics, I also have, these are going out with the these are also going out with the Cockhammer Lives graphic novel as stretch goals. So I have to sit and make up at least 30 copies each of all of these mini comics. So we're going to sit here together and do some mini comics. It all gets separated by a different colored piece of paper, and I have to figure out what to do with all this colored paper, because I'm going to have hundreds and hundreds of pieces of this blank, discolored or different colored paper when I'm done. I don't know what to do with it. So if you guys have any ideas, drop them in the comments. What should I do with all the different colored paper because I don't print it myself. I actually send off to a bulk printer, and they mail me the box full of comics. So it's not like I can bulk print onto this paper. I don't know what to do with it. I'm going to show you how this whole thing works. So that we're separated here. So the way it works, it's collated pages. So they're laying one on top of the other, printed front to back. So it's the first piece of paper is the front cover on the right, the back cover on the left, the first page on the left of the other side, and the last page of the comic. You understand? So so each page, they sync and come together, and then you have the middle of the comic. This page and this page are whatever you call it, in numerical sequence. So it only needs to be folded over, and then the comic is complete. So what I have is this big long fucking stapler piece, and I just slide my comic book into, and there's a little guard here that I can slide around. So I can line this up perfectly, well, as perfectly as possible. I don't try to get super fucking anal with it. And then we fuck up the first time on camera. That's okay. We won't fix that one. That one's a little too far gone. I don't know, man. There's like a wrist thing. You gotta be. Sometimes I nail them perfectly, and sometimes I fuck them up. Okay, so that one nailed perfectly. And then we drop down here. We give this sucker 2 staples, one near the top, one near the bottom. And I had 1 staple left in my repertoire before we went live. I'm now out of staples, but I grabbed my box of staples. So good demonstration, Mr. Strange. Good demonstration. I'm gonna grab a set of staples. Try not to fuck this up. Okay, reloaded. And we'll try that again. Okay, so. Yep, good enough. Perfect enough for me. So then, and I'm just taking a look here at the placement of the staple. The staple's a little too far this way, so I'm going to back it up for the next one and try to hit that a little bit closer to the center. So now we just fold this over. I have a little tool here, just a little plastic spatula looking job. and I get it more or less flat over there, and then I take the spatula jaw and I give it a real. And now we have a mini comic, and that's in every page in sequence all the way to the end. Ta-da! So we're going to sit here and do that a bunch for the next little bit. Separate this out. Jump in the comments, chit chat with me. I'm just chilling, making mini comics today. The order that I placed on Friday for Nixon and Hogan Hate Comics will be here on Thursday. God damn it. Damn it. Motherfucker. They like to get jammed up, gang. Make my life fucking miserable. All right. Got him. Yeah, I got the notification that the Nixon and Hogan Hate Comics mini comic will be here on Thursday. Super excited about that because I ordered 1,000 copies of that giveaway comic, and that giveaway comic is going out everywhere. Everybody, I want every potential strangehead in the world to get themselves a copy of Nixon and Hogan Hate Comics. So. Super excited about that. What else is going on? I don't know. I've got to decide what my next project is going to be. Yesterday we were talking about making that banner, but that's only going to take me a day to finish that banner, 2 days at the most. And I got to get started on my next comic. I mean, there's a lot of things I want to do. I'm ordering. Yesterday I was really brainstorming ideas for live, like how to make the live show, the convention experience for Strangeville bigger and better and crazier. And I had some ideas, some cool ideas for costumes that I can order for volunteers to walk around in costume. And some of them, yeah, are like Strangeville related. Like I was able to come up with a really cheap way to do a Cockhammer cosplay costume, which is hilarious to have someone other than I played Cockhammer in the movie, but having somebody else other than me walk around as Cockhammer is going to be hilarious. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to order all the stuff to make a Cockhammer cosplay and putting together a new pumpkin monster. I'll have a Strangehead cosplay. I have the Strangehead in there on my shelf, just chilling. So we'll have the Strangehead walking around, and a pumpkin monster walking around, a cosplay of Cockhammer walking around, and then some generic monsters that don't necessarily have to have any relationship to Strangeville, other than they're going to have I'm going to have them wearing Strangeville merch, like a Strangeville shirt, Strangeville t-shirt, and like a Strangeville hat or something. But they'll be like a zombie or a ghoul or a weirdo, just walking around, handing out comics and flyers. So I was looking at all that, but I've got to there's a million things I need to do and hundreds of dollars I need to spend on prepping for the next convention, because I want it to be bigger, and I want our table show to be bigger and crazier than ever. But it is time to get started on the next comic book project, because I don't have anything in front of me. I have several scripts, several finished scripts, and several outlines for ideas that excite me. I need to figure out which way the fucking wind is blowing. Figure out where I'm going to land and what my next project is going to be. I got this really cool idea last night that I'm not going to talk about because I always fuck myself when I do that, because then for the next 5 years, motherfuckers are going to be like, I heard one time you talked about this project. When is it coming out? Never, motherfucker, never. I come up with ideas all the time. I shit fucking Strangeville ideas in the morning. But it has the potential to be cool. I have to decide if it's a one-shot comic or a graphic novel. And I think I'm coming down on the side of it being a one-shot. Like I like the idea of doing short comics, like these, that are fully digestible in one, fully contained story in one 30, 25 to 45 page, one-shot comic. I like those. I like the idea of having my table with graphic novels, comics that have sequential issues, and then one-shots that are just all told in the pages of a single comic book. I like the idea of having a spread and having lots of options. I even want to, before the next con, hopefully before the next con, I'm spending a lot of money. I don't know if I'll be able to afford it, but maybe if we get 10 more backers to Strangeville Smokeweed before next week, and I make some more money on that campaign, I can split the Cockhammer graphic novel back down into 4. Man, that's going to be expensive. That's going to be expensive. That's going to cost me like almost $400 if I just my cost alone to do that, to split all 4 issues of Cockhammer lives into separate issues. It would cost me more to print those than it did to print it as a graphic novel. But I like the idea of having all that shit available to you. Like, you can buy it in single issues, or you can buy it in a graphic novel version. I like the idea of the table just being full of options, full of comic book options. So this idea that I had last night, I wrote it down. I had a cool title for it. The motherfucker's talking to me and shit. Here we go. Got a cool title for it. I got a cool synopsis for it. I figured out the whole story, beginning to end, in my head last night. And I just got to sit down and write it. It's a little, I don't want to say it's outrageous and gory and ridiculous, but I always have to find the Strangeville edge to a story. Like Rocco and Sassarilla's Sickness Time story, super easy to find the Strangeville edge. This is a Strangeville story through and through. There's like a level of cartoonish ridiculousness, like the fucking the bums in the crack house in Rocco and Sarsaparilla. These are just, Rocco accidentally warps into the body of one of the fucking bums, and then the bums decide to try to get Rocco to smoke crack, and then he instantly becomes a crack addicted fucking fiend, and fucking starts slaughtering the bums because he's going through crack withdrawals. Funny fucking stuff that's easily set in the Strangeville universe. So I have to find a way to make this idea I had last night fit into the Strangeville universe, because it's a little dry. The story is cool as fuck, but it's a little dry, so I have to I have to break that down. I have to figure out how it fits. Okay. So that gets us how many did that get us? That netted us 6, 7, 8, 9 or 10 issues, which isn't a whole lot. I'm going to go grab some more. We'll do one more little set of these, and then we'll be done for the day. We're going to do a set of neon guts. I still need to do a bunch of every one of these. So. Okay. There we go. That's pretty good. That was a pretty good placement. You can see the middle of the comic right there. Not bad. See, I need to finish the banner. I need to buy that extendable backdrop thing. I need to order a bunch of cosplay stuff. I need to put together a new flyer, get that ordered. Like I said, last night I reordered DVDs, although I think I'm going to order a bunch more. Oh, I'm going to order a portable DVD player. And have a DVD player, old school style. Have a DVD player on the table playing the trailers of the Hack movies. Because I felt like the Hack movies didn't get a good, even though I sold some, I feel like they didn't have a good enough representation at the table at Days of the Dead in Chicago last weekend. They were just kind of stuck up in the corner, and I don't have any like display signage, really pimping them. That's another thing I need to do. Is I used to take a bunch of 24 by 36 inch posters. I would print out these signs on 24 by 36 inch paper, and I would attach them to a piece of poster board, and then I would prop those up on the table at shows, and they really drew people over. Like, they drew people's eye. People wanted to come over and look at the big signs. And so I need to do that for everything. So I'm gonna have 24 by 36 inch posters that we can swap out. So I'll have at least one that is promoting the movies, at least one that's promoting the card game, at least one that's promoting the comics, and at least one that's promoting the fiction. And then at any given time on the table, I can make the table more comic book centric, or I can make it more card game centric, or movie centric, or fiction centric, whatever I decide to do. I can easily swap that stuff out and create the appropriate promotional signage on the table. So and it'll all be, it'll be a continuously evolving thing. I got this fucking awesome back scratcher. One of my fans, Stephanie, sent me a long time ago. Sent me a package of weird shit, and one of the things in the package was a fucking back scratcher, and I've been using it for years. So shout out to Stephanie for that. She started making films and publishing novels in her own right. She's pretty far along in her career these days. She sent me a care package a long time ago just randomly, for no reason, just to do it. It was really cool of her. Next time I see her, I don't think I've seen her in person since she sent me that. Maybe I have seen her once. Okay. There we go. So honestly, before I start another comic book project, I have a lot of logistical convention sign work I need to do. That big backdrop, all those 24 by 30, 36 inch signs, a new flyer, lots of work, and only a couple of months to do it. I feel like it's ages until, because I want to put something in May. I'm looking at doing something in May or June, and our next big show in Kansas City, Crypticon, isn't until July, mid-July. But then after that, there's a show 2 weeks after that in Chicago, and then we start coming rapid fire in October and November. So there's a small gap here, and then the shows start to come one after the other, just a few weeks apart. So I really should take this time to make sure I have all my ducks in a row and have a table set up and everything I'm happy with before I dig into a new comic, because it might be a while till I have another comic book, because of the logistics of going to the shows and everything. It really it digs into my creative time, throws you off the rhythm when you're on the road all weekend and you're not drawing anything or writing anything. It's hard to just come back Monday and go right back into the routine. Although you see me pretty heavy back into the routine here. Right after I came back from a show, but I'm a lunatic, workaholic. These are my drugs. I love this more than anything. I'm sitting here stapling my comic books together to give away at conventions. This is I lived the dream, gang. I lived the dream. This is a dream come true for me, being able to do all this. Then have people run up and scream in my face, Colonel Kill Motherfuckers was the shit, man. That's I love it. I love it. Wouldn't want to be doing, I say it all the time. You guys hear me say it all the time. Wouldn't want to be doing anything else. Wouldn't want to live my life any other way. It's exactly the life I want to live. There's a few things that sure, I want a house on a lake. I want 6 big booty girlfriends at the same time. But I mean, the list is short. The list, I would like to lose 85 pounds. The list of things that I would change about my life is very short. Oh, all right. Add that to my stack of Neon Guts, and that stack's getting pretty big. We got 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So there's 25 issues of Neon Guts. We're about set up with Neon Guts just to fulfill the campaign for just one of the mini comics that comes with the as a stretch goal for the for the campaign. I still have to finish doing Rocco and Sarsaparillas, and then when I get Nixon and Hogan Hate Comics in the mail, then I have to finish. I have to do up 30 or 40 of those to fulfill the campaign, let alone getting stuff prepped for the next convention, making sure I have enough copies there. Let me check the campaign, see if any of you wonderful people donated while we were on the air. Nope, not this time. So I'm going to get out of here, do some more comic work off the air, and like I said, this logistical stuff. Start prepping these all these posters and banners, and spending all my money, spending all my profits from the campaign before I've even collected it yet, on wonderful, awesome stuff that we get to give back to you guys, the Strange Heads, when you come out and see me at shows. All the money that we raise for the Indiegogo campaigns, you'll see all that money reflected out there on the road, trying to build the seeds of Strange, trying to plant the seeds of Strangeville and grow the Cult of Strange bigger and bigger every single day. And we can only do that with your help by donating to the Cockhammer Lives graphic novel campaign on Indiegogo. The link is in the description below. If you've already donated, try to talk just one of your friends into also donating to this cause, to this project, backing the graphic novel. It is printed. It is ready to ship as this campaign winds up to a close in the next 7 days. I will begin to put the orders together and shipping them out. I am one of the fastest turnaround indie comics guys on crowdfunding, because my stuff is done and ready to go for you guys when the campaign starts, let alone when the campaign ends. So, you guys, I would like to see you guys reward that. And the more you reward that, the more you reward my fast turnaround time and my guaranteed, no risk campaigns, the more other creators will pay attention to that, and they will begin to act accordingly when they realize that the merit of our process of guaranteeing a finished product before we even launch the campaign. Other creators will see that and they will follow suit, and it will help indie comics and indie crowdfunding as a whole. And we will, as we raise that bar together, you and me, as we raise that bar together, we will improve the indie crowdfunding experience for everyone across the board. We're all doing that together. We're planting the seeds of Strangeville, growing the Cult of Strange, and trying to make indie crowdfunding a fucking more honorable fucking place to do business, all at once, just by supporting the Strangeville campaigns. I love you guys. My name's Kevin Strange in Strangeville, and remember to always stay strange.